I understand this is a country for freedom. I fight for this country for freedom. So I don't need to ask permission to nobody. We don't need your permission to exist. Thank you. You don't have to be screaming and be an activist. You only have to be yourself. And that's important. Be proud of who you are. Be visible if you can. Yo soy Luis. No, perdóname, me gusta. Because if you ask yourself, I'm talking about with everybody, why we are transgender when everybody hate us, when everybody want to destroy us, is because we really were who we are. We really meet who we are.
Well, there was a change regarding the pre-consent patients.
I didn't feel like I was in any way different from everyone else, from my sisters either. I have never felt or thought about being trans. I always knew I was a woman. So sometimes when people are saying, oh, you're trying to convert people, you cannot do that. People know who they are. There's so much history inside of me, and I guess a little bit of knowledge. I just am going on my 71 years on this earth and walking in the Civil Rights March with my mother at age 6. And then marching for gay rights. I've been blessed enough to see so many changes being made in the world. And then now I'm having to see these wonderful progressions going backwards, or being trying to be taken backwards, not only in Florida, but in other states around the country. We, the people, must stand up.
If you look at the history of the push for equality and equity for LGBTQ people, it was led in many respects by trans folks. If you think back to, for example, the Stonewall Uprising, many of the folks who were engaged in that uprising were young trans people. And those folks 50 plus years later are now our elders, right? So our elders, our trans elders, have been providing leadership and fortitude and strength and modeling for our community for many, many years. And that continues, and that resilience is still there, even in these extremely difficult times. Among the challenges that we see facing transgender elders and older adults are discrimination and lack of access to welcoming healthcare and welcoming elder services. We see discrimination, high levels of discrimination in housing. We see higher levels of poverty, higher levels of health challenges and health conditions, and all of which creates a greater need for supports, services, and care.
Aging as a trans person is much more complicated than as a cisgender heterosexual person. Why? Because we have the same exact issues and then some. When a trans senior goes into nursing care, they have to out themselves as trans. How many nursing facilities are actually trans competent?
Oh, okay, so none of these are you.
None of them
That's
are
your
me.
sister?
That is where, no, that's what her.
Aging for me is a scary thing, and it's not so much the fact of not wanting to age, because I know there's two alternatives: you either age or you leave the planet. And so it's not so much about that, but every now and then I have like this thought, like, oh my God, if I end up in a nursing home, how are they going to treat me?